Hi everyone, well I'm at Goombungee, it's probably about 30-40 minutes northwest of Toowoomba, and I often come here just for bird watching, and every time I come here this little museum's shut, and today is a great big open day in the town. It's the Jacaranda Day, massive big festival outside, which you can't really see from over there. Yeah, hundreds of people here and the museum's open, so this is the first time I've had a look around, and you can see it's all really early settler stuff. Really kind of bugs me that when they don't have Indigenous stuff in a lot of these local little museums, but you know, that's a bridge they got to cross, so haven't seen anything yet. And I'm going to have a whole series here just on museums that I visit because I love museums. So this is going to be the first one, but I've done some other videos I think at the Australian Museum. I might dig them out and put them on this playlist. But this is all European cultural history, very little natural history, but there is one really good bird story which I'll end on, but I'll just go around, just have a quick look at what's in here. Okay, so that's an old dairy there. Dairying was really big on the Darling Downs in the late 1800s. Massive big dray up there, bark slab hut. And over here there's a German wagon, lots of German settlers here on the Downs. German surnames are very common here. And there's a funny story behind that. Let me see if I remember this. So when German settlers came to Queensland, a lot of them came to the Darling Downs, they were indentured. They had to work on one farm, usually with one family, for 10 years before they could become free settlers. And it wasn't like that in the other states or colonies in Australia. And that meant that they were really pretty much part of the community by the time they were free settlers. And so after 10 years being here, a lot of them stayed. That's why there's a lot of German history here, lots of Lutheran churches as well. But we'll just keep moving around. Yeah, World War One, and of course this would have been really hard for people with German ancestry. A lot of them ended up fighting for the AIF, but I don't think it would have been easy. Yeah, now that statue's still in the middle of Goombungee now, the memorial for World War One. So the museum's two buildings, really. The Rosalie Shire Council doesn't exist anymore once we got all amalgamated. So, I think this stuff's great. It's just fantastic. All of this is preserved. And we have these displays. It's obviously not cheap or easy running a little community museum, but they've done a pretty good job here with what they've got. Okay, so the bird story. Okay, music was obviously a very big part of people's lives before television. Lots of entertainment had to be provided at home, and there's a great story here. My father had a good singing voice and sometimes sang at a wedding. We lived in Hayden in the last it must be in the late 1950s, and we had a pet galah. His name was Joe. One day Joe was accidentally locked in the pianola. By the time he was found, he'd chewed the bellows and felt inside the pianola. So I hope Joe didn't get in trouble for that. Certainly wouldn't with my pet galah. But anyway, that's a quick snippet at the Goombungee Museum. Yeah, I'm going to have a playlist just with lots of different museums, so I hope you enjoyed that, or mainly European cultural history. And I'll just come out here to show you a bit of the festival that's going on. There we go. Alright, so there you go. There's a quick look at the Goombungee Museum and the Jacaranda Day here. Okay guys, see you later.